guys, today I am filming a fun video. This would be the 8 brands I want to try in 2018. I've seen a lot of these videos going around and I thought they were really interesting. And this was either started by Georgia Harris or Samantha March. I will have both of their channels linked down below, and a ton of my friends have done these videos as well. So for all of my brands here, they are either indie brands, online brands, brands that are usually available overseas, which is the reason I haven't purchased them, because if these were things I could buy from Sephora or Ulta, I would have them already. So the reason I really haven't bought these products is because I don't like buying online, because I fear I would want to return something and not be able to, and also these products can sometimes be a little bit pricier, or for the things that are out of the United States, shipping might be a little bit more. So those are the reasons that has held me back from buying these things so far, but I would love to be able to try 1 or 2 things from each of these brands this year. I think that would be really fun. So the first brand would be The Ordinary, which is a really affordable skincare brand people have been raving about, I think, since 2016. And you're probably thinking, okay, Heather, affordable, that's right up your alley. And it definitely is. But originally this was just available from The Ordinary and Beautylish, which I've heard great things about their customer service, but I never purchased from them before. But then over the last month, a lot of The Ordinary products came to Sephora, which is amazing. I have Sephora flash shipping, which is free. So I think I'll be much more likely to try The Ordinary products now. And the other reason I haven't purchased from them yet is because they have so many products that are named by ingredient. Basically, I know nothing about skincare, nothing about ingredients, and I was incredibly overwhelmed thinking about what products would be best for me. But I know that Wayne Goss did do a short video on The Ordinary, but in the description box he listed products that he recommended per skin type. So I will definitely look at that video, look at the products for oily and acne prone skin, and test out some of their items because they are really affordable. A lot of people love them. I know Stephanie from the Daisy Girly is in love with The Ordinary, so because it is affordable and now it is more easily available for me, even though I know the products are sold out a lot, I think I will actually try some things from The Ordinary this year. But for all of these brands, please let me know in the comment section your experience with them. Let me know what products you like and what products you don't like, so I will know what to pick up and maybe what to avoid. That would be really helpful, and I'm looking for you guys for some good advice on these brands and these products. Brand number 2 and 3 kind of go hand in hand for me, and those would be single eyeshadows from Looxi and Devinah. And I have heard mostly about these brands from a couple people on Instagram and basically Angelica on YouTube. That is one of the ways that I found Angelica. She has so many different videos on these different indie brands of eyeshadow, and they're actually pretty affordable. So for Looxi, my friend Lauren May Beauty did do a review on them a little while back, and she wasn't overly impressed, which was a bit of a bummer to me because I was hoping they'd be incredible. And yes, maybe I'd have a different experience from Lauren, but I really trust her opinion. So that makes me a little bit hesitant to buy them, but I know Angelica loves them a lot, and I think Angela Mary Tanner and a couple other people I follow on Instagram. So I want to try a couple shimmers and a couple mattes to get a feel for the formula and try to pick some unique shades. And the same with Devinah. Now I've heard even less about them. Again, I think Angela Mary Tanner gets PR from them on Instagram, and so does Angelica. And I've seen some really awesome videos from her. I would love to try a couple shimmers and a couple mattes. One thing that's been holding me back from buying Devinah shadows is the fact that they have that D imprinted into them. I don't know what it is, but I don't like that. I wish they were just like normal shadow, no imprint, and I don't think all of them have it. I don't know, but that kind of bothers me, but I can definitely get over it. I know that both Looxi and Devinah eyeshadows are pretty affordable, and there are some different affiliate coupon codes going around, which I'll definitely use as well. I am going to use any coupon codes there are from Angelica, and I will have her coupon codes listed down below. I think she is an amazing YouTuber, and if I can give her anything, I would absolutely love to. So those are 2 brands of single shadows that I would love to try this year. My 4th brand is one of the most well-known out of these 8, and that would be Nabla Cosmetics. And the reason I haven't purchased from Melt is because it is an online brand and the products are really pricey, and I want to be able to see these in swatches if I'm going to be spending that much money. So Melt originally came out with these bullet lipsticks, which had cool colors, but I remember hearing that they were really thick and really drying. Then they came out with their Melt shadow stacks, which are either 4 or 5 shadows, and the price is around $50, which to me is way too much. I don't feel like any of those shadows are unique enough to my collection to justify that price. But recently, Melt has come out with liquid lipsticks, eyeliners, and lip liners, and I would love to try some of their liquid lipsticks. They released a couple shades that are so stunning to me. I will have some pictures of those. And then there is one eyeliner I'd really like to try for them, and that is the shade Baked, and it is a tan. But one of my favorite Instagram makeup accounts, she used it in her waterline and it looked so cool, so I'll insert that picture. So from Melt, maybe I would like to try one of their eyeshadow stacks. They did have one that was all metallics, all named after weed. And those colors are beautiful, and I love metallics, but I don't know if I could justify that price. Maybe if it was on sale. And my fifth brand would be Shop Hush, which is actually a website that sells a lot of affordable makeup, but they mostly sell a lot of dupe palettes. And there are a couple of different brands that have dupe palettes on that website, but the most well-known would probably be Bad Habit. They have dupes for the Huda Beauty Rose Gold, Desert Dusk. They have dupes for Natasha Denona Sunset and Lila. They have a dupe for Anastasia Prism, Anastasia Self Culture, the Urban Decay Naked Heat, and I just saw that they are coming out with dupes for the Huda Beauty Mini Obsessions palettes, which is really cool. Those palettes look really pretty, and all these palettes are like $10, which is super affordable. And if you buy through the Shop Hush app, you get free shipping. So that sounds incredible. And again, y'all know I'm cheap, and you might be wondering why I haven't purchased from this website yet. And that's because for a lot of the palettes that they've duped, I already own the original of. And I'm sorry, but I am not the kind of person who is gonna buy a dupe palette just to do a video on it, because there have been so many different Shop Hush videos that mine's not gonna be seen and get a bazillion views and make me a YouTube star, and then I'm gonna have a duplicate of a palette that I'm never gonna use. So I don't plan on doing that, but I would love to get some palettes that I don't already have the original of. And I know that my friend Amanda and Jean absolutely love the Bad Habit palettes. My friend Jean has the Natasha Denona Lila palette, and she has the Bad Habit Supernova dupe. She actually likes the Bad Habit formula better, which is incredible because Natasha Denona is incredibly expensive. And this is a product I will actually be able to try because my friend Amanda Alexander did send me the Supernova palette, which is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Lila palette. So I'm definitely going to do a review on that for you guys. So there is one of the 8 brands that I haven't tried yet, but I own in my possession and I will be able to try soon. So that's exciting. One of the 8 I can almost cross off my list. So I know when it comes to Shop Hush, there are some varying opinions on it. Some people love that you're able to get such great quality, affordable dupe palettes that are super spot on. But then there are other people that feel like Shop Hush is a total ripoff and taking brands' creativity, originality, and stealing it, coming up with some new names, switching around the colors and the packaging a bit. So I think it's a great option, but if I was a makeup creator, I would be upset about it. But because I'm just a consumer, I understand the benefits of it. So like I said, I would love to try some of the palettes I don't already have the original of, and I am thinking about those Huda Beauty Mini Obsessions palettes. So again, I would love to know your experience. If you've tried any palettes from Shop Hush, let me know which ones you tried and what your thoughts were. And my next 2 brands I would consider to be indies in the US, but overseas these are more mainstream brands. The first would be Nabla Cosmetics, and I have barely heard about this on YouTube except from Jay Kissa and Mariah Leonard. Mariah Leonard did an entire video on Nabla, which I will have linked down below. And Nabla just released a 4-piece liquid lipstick set, and they sent it out as PR to a lot of people I follow on Instagram. So I've seen more people on Instagram talk about them recently, which is great. And I would really like to know more about their products. I've just seen videos and swatch pictures on their newer collections, but I would love to know about their products as a whole. I also just started following Nabla Cosmetics on Instagram. I will have their Instagram account linked down below. You should totally do that because basically every single day they are retweeting someone's look using their products, which is great for me who doesn't know anything about the brand to be able to see what they actually look like on a person is really awesome and has been really helpful, but I still would like to know more about their products. So some of the things that I'm interested in would be the Dreamy palette. I know J Kissa did a video on that. The colors look beautiful. I'm pretty sure it's still sold out, but I would love to get that. And then they had a collection of Free Domination shadows, which were stunning. Some really beautiful bright mattes and some really cool duochromatic foiled looking shadows. And then they have their Dazzle liners, which are liquid liners. I'm pretty sure Mariah Leonard didn't think they were very opaque, but on Instagram I did see one of the Dazzle liners in like a burgundy cranberry shade that looked amazing, and it didn't look sheer on Instagram, but I would like to hear more about those before I buy them. And then also one of their lip kits in the shade Closer, which is one that Mariah Leonard was wearing in her videos. I would love to see more about their lip products. Maybe I would like to try a bronzer, blush, and highlight from them. I just want to do a lot more research on the brand, and I want to make maybe a big order trying a couple of different things and then do a big old review on it, but let me know your experience with Nabla. This is a brand I'm a little nervous about just because I just haven't seen very much. And then the next brand that I would consider to be indie in the US, but it is mainstream overseas, would be Zoeva, or Zoeva, however you pronounce it. And a lot of people rave about their brushes, and they look beautiful. They're really pretty, like rose gold and pink handle brushes. But what I'm interested in would be a couple of their palettes. And the two in particular would be Caramel or Caramel and the Cafe palettes. I'll insert some picture of those. So we have a classic warm tone palette and then one with some greens and purpley red colors, which I think is a really pretty combination. So I would love to be able to try out some palettes and see what I think of their products. And if you guys have tried any other products from Zoeva, let me know. And then for brand number 8, it would be indie nail polishes, and I have quite a few different brands I would like to try from. So my friend Amanda Alexander buys and receives as PR a lot of different indie polishes, as does Miss Holly Berries and Just Face 90X, and those are my top 3 girls for indie polishes. They often will do swatch and review videos on them, or at least post pictures on their Instagram so I can see how they look. And I know that indie polishes cost a little bit more than I would usually like to spend. So the only indies I've really tried so far would be KL Polish, which is created by Kathleen Lights, and 90 Lacquer, which is created by Just Face 90. Both of them are YouTubers. I love their polishes so much, and I would love to try more indies, but the reason that, again, has held me back is because they are online brands, and indie polishes are pricier than China Glaze, OPI, other mainstream brands. And I get that that's because they have really unique formulas and colors, and people are making them themselves or in smaller factories. So I get why they cost more, and I think I'm just going to have to get over it and put out the investment. So I have a bunch of different brands that I'm interested in trying. Cirque Colors, Different Dimensions, KB Shimmer, Virago Varnish, Cupcake Polish, Glam Polish, Pretty Serious, and ILNP. And I have tried a couple KB Shimmers in the past, but they were neons, and I just didn't love the colors on me. The formula was pretty good, but I didn't love the colors, and I ended up passing them on. But I've realized, unless it's from KL Polish, I most likely don't really want to try creams from an indie brand. I would rather try holographic, duochrome, really special polishes that I wouldn't be able to find otherwise. And I'm going to have to start being on top of this because these brands are releasing different limited edition collections, and I was recently going through the pictures on my phone, and I have so many different indie polish swatches where I love them, but they aren't available anymore. They were limited edition. Like KB Shimmer had this one color called I Never Would Have Guessed, which was like a really beautiful holographic coppery tan color, like an amazing shade of wood, but holographic and glittery. It was so beautiful. and I'm kicking myself that I didn't buy it because I think I really would have enjoyed it. So I really just want to pay more attention to all of these pictures and videos and buy them if I'm interested. But again, it's hard because I really want to think thoroughly about these polishes before I go buying them left and right, because again, I hate paying for shipping, and then, you know, a $12 polish goes to $18 after you add $6 shipping. So I don't know. I would love to know your thoughts if you tried polishes from these brands, and let me know what your must-have shades might be. And guys, I know that was a little bit long and rambly, but those are the 8 brands I would like to try in 2018. Again, if you have tried products from any of these brands, please let me know what you tried, whether you liked it, whether you didn't like it, and what is on your wish list. What would be some brands you would love to try this year? Also, make sure you check the description box for a lot of information and different links for more info on these products. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys.